Right, let's move on to the to 1,000 guineas. South 1,000 guineas upcoming at 4:10. This is wide enough open race. Aidan has a few here. Ryan's on board happily. You've always been a Clemmy fan, but first time out, it's a big ask.
Just too negative on her, really. It's just everything he's saying is suggesting that she'll need the run. And I thought she was a good thing for the Guineas. I really did. Yeah. And obviously that hasn't happened. I'm not blown away by Happily at all, I have to say. I think her form is probably the best, but she's bred to really love the ground at the Curragh. But I think she's won one of her last 5 races. She was a very good juvenile, but not extraordinarily good.
Yeah.
The Newmarket form, she'd every chance, really. She couldn't win, and I just couldn't have her at the price.
Who would you have?
Alpha Centauri.
Yeah.
Was at Naas when she won on her debut. She's massive.
Huge.
Apparently, Jessie was saying that she was bigger than a lot of her jumpers.
She's apparently
as a 2-year-old.
540 kilos
yeah.
as a 2-year-old.
And she had to keep sending back the data saying, this is wrong. So if she can't train on, it's an affront to logic, for one thing. Now, Geno thinks she may not have trained on.
US, was that Aidan O'Brien 2-year-old, the Warfront
War Command.
Yeah.
But if she trains on and she gets the mile, she was 2-1 in Group 1 company at the Curragh when she disappointed on soft ground towards the tail end of last season. She's now 33-1 or thereabouts. I don't think it's a vintage race. I think you couldn't have Clemmy considering the negatives about her. And she's completely bred to get the mile. Jessie's horses are bombing at the moment. Her daughter Kate says that the horse is absolutely flying at home. Okay, I can't make a better case.
Air Force Blue is the horse I'm trying to think about. Sorry. Who do you think wins the 1,000?
Yeah, one of the first ones I struck off my list was Alpha Centauri because I thought she hadn't trained on. I just thought the run at Leopardstown was just horrible. But Johnny is right. Maybe give her the benefit of the doubt. She wouldn't be for me now. But I've been in these situations before where I said, I'd jump off a cliff if certain horses won certain races, or I'd buy Paul Keely points for the rest of his life. And they have backfired spectacularly on me. So I won't be doing nothing like that. And I hope she wins for you. I think Happily will probably win just because if she repeats her run at Newmarket, it'll probably be good enough. And the chances are she will step forward a little bit again. It's not a vintage renewal of the race by any stretch of the imagination.
Good spread of trainers is the only thing you could
say. Like who's Stafford,
Kevin Prendergast,
I did a piece with Colin Keane during the week, and he just said her attitude is incredible. And the line that he used that I thought was brilliant, her head is nailed to the floor. Yeah. He said her head is down, she's always trying for you. And that's great, it's like me in the office, flat out trying.
Yeah.
And,
I did think Algebra ran on very well in the trial, though, behind her. And
yes, very eye-catching. Herself and Carolina were very eye-catching.
Yeah, Carolina will love the ground, absolutely love the ground. And Algebra, just obviously her half-brother won over the course and trip to win the Guineas. Kevin Prendergast is... Autad, rather, and Kevin Prendergast is... 86 in July. Could he do it? He hasn't had a winner yet on turf this season, but I don't think she'll disgrace herself.
So are you going to give her, you're going to put up a trifecta at this stage, are you?
No, I'm going to just put up, one is hard enough, so Alpha Centauri for me.
Alpha Centauri, you pop or beat your way. And you're?
Oh, I hate doing it, but happily.
Okay. I'm going to give Soliloquy a chance. Just think that first run of the season.
Lovely name.
Yeah.
It is actually a lovely name.